The advantages of walking and the consequences when you don't. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. I've got my buddy here with me today.
Hello, everyone.
Not only is he my buddy in all things, he's now one of my walking buddies, which he did not plan to be. As some of you know, Dave was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes back in, I think that was January. Yeah, it was in January. And his sugar was quite high. And his A1C was just over the top. I think, was it 11? I think it was 11 or 12. It was pretty high. But anyhow, of course, he had to change his diet and get on medication. I believe he's taking metformin a couple times a day. And he had to start walking. Not one of his favorite things to do, but you know it's my favorite thing to do. So now, besides me taking my 5-mile walk in the morning, I can take a walk in the afternoon with Dave, and that makes it more enjoyable for him. Doesn't it? Or you still don't like it?
I still don't like it, quite honestly. I don't know if I ever will.
He's never really been into walking. He just knows he has to do it now.
Yeah.
And I think it just makes it easier when you have someone to
absolutely.
walk with and talk with. And my brother-in-law comes also with us, and sometimes just him and Dave will walk.
Yep.
So in today's video, we're going to show you a little walk. But what we want to show you most of all are the shoes that we are walking in.
That's correct.
Because Dave had to start walking, I decided to get him a pair of Fitville walking shoes. Now, I did a Fitville video, 4 months ago. I absolutely love their shoes. Wait till you see mine from 4 months ago. Of course, they were brand new. Now look at them. Oh my gosh. I mean, they look like they've been through the mill in just 4 months. And the reason I have these kind of ugly black stretchy strings in them is because I can't tie my shoes yet because of my broken wrist. But you can see how much wear and tear I have put on these shoes. And they are so supportive, and I just love them. Well, Fitville contacted me recently and wanted to send me 2 more pair of shoes. So I picked one for me and one for Dave. Now, the ones we got for Dave are called the Brisk Walk Deluxe Lace-Up Business Casual Sneaker. So his aren't like a typical sneaker. They're a little dressier. They look really nice, you know, if you are going out somewhere, but they're great for walking.
Absolutely.
And we got him the extra wide because the Fitville shoes come in wide. They are a wide shoe, but because Dave has a wide foot, we got him extra wide. So
I have to wear wide. I can't wear regular shoes.
And we wanted to make sure he would be comfortable and have a lot of good support because he has to keep that motivation to continue walking, to keep that blood sugar down. So why don't you show them the pair that you picked out?
Well, let's see if I can. It's kind of hard with the camera.
Well, they come in a nice box, and they have a covering. Very well made shoes. So let's just pull one of these out. Here they are in here. They're already laced up. Put your box down and you can show yours.
I hope everybody can see this.
Yeah, I think they're really a nice color. I love this color. It's like a, I guess faux leather. I don't think it's real leather.
I don't know.
It could be. It's got a lot of good support. I like the thickness on the heel for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm a big guy, and you know, a lot of times when I get shoes, they just don't give me any support because they're just, I don't know, because I weigh, you know,
Well, and
more than
you don't buy real expensive or well-made shoes.
right.
And these are extremely well made.
I mean, heck, they're almost like dress shoes.
Yes, they do. They kind of look like a dress shoe, but yet it's a walking shoe.
Yep.
So they're very attractive. Have you been loving the shoes?
I have. Yes, I have to admit, I'm not crazy about the walking, but but I do love the shoe. No, I do, seriously. It's got a wide toe box, so it doesn't crunch up your toes, which is really nice. And no, it's got plenty of support. Yeah, they're doing well. I'm enjoying it. So far, they're great.
And it's got that insert inside.
Yeah.
That you can pull it out. It's like an arch support insert. You can pull it out and insert it in any pair of shoes, but they're really nice.
There you go.
Yeah. And I picked out the Rebound Core walking shoes, which is exactly these shoes, just a different color, because these have served me so well, and I love the color that I picked out. And again, mine are wrapped the same way, very well packaged. And wait till you see this color. Isn't that just beautiful?
They really are pretty.
Oh my goodness. I love that. It's like a, what would you call that? Like a seafoam green?
Yeah, I think so.
Turquoisey green. And it's got gray around here. As you can see, a very thick sole, which I love. It's got a little bit of yellow on it.
Well, and one thing, too, that I've noticed, at least with your previous pair, I'll show them real quick. A lot of times with tennis shoes, this front piece right here, they become unglued with time. They literally start to unglue and peel off.
Right.
And didn't
Not
happen.
happening.
No, it didn't happen.
Not at all.
And that's very unusual for a walking shoe or a running shoe or whatever. And that's the thing, too, that I really like about this company is that, you know, they seem to cater to different groups of people, you know, for walking, for running.
Yes.
So you have specific shoes for specific kinds of activities.
Right.
And that's nice as well. So I like that, too. Yeah, these are nice. They're real pretty.
They really are. And like I said, these have been put through its paces to look like this after 4 months.
But your tread is still great.
Yes, my tread is still great.
Which usually wears off.
I do a lot of walking, over 50 miles a week.
I know.
So that's a lot. So they have a great insole, excellent quality, design, and construction. They're made for people that have foot problems. That wide toe box makes a huge difference. I do not have a wide foot at all. But oh my goodness, I am loving the wide toe box. Because your feet are flat. Your toes are like this. They're not cramped or anything. And it's so comfortable. They have a shock absorbing sole and they're lightweight.
Very lightweight.
Yes, and if you have problems, foot problems of different kinds, like that plantar fasciitis, a fallen arch, diabetes, neuropathy, which Dave has now, flat feet, hammer toe, bunion, even arthritis, these are absolutely fabulous. So I would highly recommend them. And of course, I have a discount because these shoes were sent to me at no cost to me. So they're offering a discount to anybody that wants to get them. And I believe it's 30% off discount.
Which is huge.
Yes.
I'm shocked. I really am. I'm shocked.
Like this shoe here that I got, the Rebound Core, which comes in several colors, is $89.
Yeah.
And then I guess you would get 30% off of that.
Yep.
But they also have hiking shoes, shoes to play tennis in, running shoes, such a wide variety. They even have slippers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
Have to check those out.
Yeah. I will say, for me, I have to size up. And you did too, didn't
Oh, yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Yes. You went up, what, a size or a half a size?
A half a size.
A half a size. I went up a whole size because I really pound the pavement with the pace that I walk. So, you know, my feet are really hitting that pavement.
And she pounds the pavement, let me tell you.
And so that's why I went up a whole size. But I don't think you can order your true size. I think they're going to be too small. My advice would be to size up at least a half. However, if and when you get your shoes, if you order any and they don't fit, they'll gladly take them back and send you another pair.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. So since I have been so extremely blessed and shown favor, I got 2 pair of shoes, one for me, one for Dave, that we did not pay for. In this video, I'm giving away a $100 gift card, like a Visa or MasterCard gift card, to one of you so that you can buy yourself a pair of Fitville shoes. Take advantage of the discount. You have a little bit extra money to put in your pocket. If you don't want to use it for shoes, if you don't need shoes, you use that $100 in any way you want to. That is your choice. The only thing you have to do is leave a comment and a like and use the word Fitville in your comment so that I know you're interested in winning the $100 gift card. Well, now we are going to take you outside and show you our little walk, how these shoes perform, how comfortable they are, and then we'll come back and leave you an inside beauty tip. Well, here we are. We're outside. We're out by the lake. I don't know if you can hear that fountain in the background. I hope it's not distracting, but we're going to get Dave to get a little walk in to help with his sugar to keep that level down. So here we go, and we're walking in our Fitville shoes. I've got my Fitville Rebound Core shoes on. Oh, I just love the color. Can't wait to take a walk in them. And let me show you Dave's. So here are Dave's. They really look nice on his feet. You know, they would look nice with a pair of khaki pants if you were going somewhere.
Oh, absolutely, they would.
But yet your, foot would be very comfortable and well supported.
Yep.
So let's see if we can take a little walk.
Okay.
So here we go. Of course, we're not going at a fast pace, but that's okay. Any kind of moving is good for you, especially when you're out in the beautiful fresh air. Let me know in the comment section if you like to walk, and if you do, does your partner or spouse, if you have one? I'd like to know that because, a lot of men just don't seem to like to walk.
Well, that's true. You notice that around here especially.
Yeah.
You always see women out, but you don't really see men.
I think the men are playing golf.
Yeah.
Playing tennis and doing other things.
Yep.
They're not so much into walking, but it's great exercise.
It truly is. And what a beautiful day.
How are your feet feeling in your shoes?
Feeling wonderful.
That's fantastic.
Yep. Feeling good.
Oh, the support and the cushion on these.
Pretty amazing.
It's just indescribable. Any of you that already have a pair of Fitville shoes, please let me know in the comments section and what you think of them. If you find the comfort and quality that I do, I'd like to know. Look at these beautiful colored flowers. Oh my goodness. Does anybody know what these are called? I love to look at flowers, but I don't know the names of any of them. I think when I was young, I called these coral bells. I don't know why, I just did. Here's the beautiful fountain. The noise is probably irritating. And there are golfers back there golfing. I don't know if you can see them.
I made it.
I have to kind of drag him along sometimes, especially when it's hot out. He doesn't like the heat when he's being real active, but he did great. And he's going to keep walking towards good health.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to leave a comment. Well, now we're going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. And since Dave is the guest, you get to give it.
Thank you. Today it'll be Joshua 1:9.
Okay.
And I'll read it to you so I don't mess it up. It says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And I tell you, I've been through it.
Yeah, you have.
I mean, between cancer, which I'm still dealing with, and then to get the, results that you have diabetes.
Yes.
Sometimes it's overwhelming. You can easily get discouraged because you feel like, I just can't take this anymore. It's like, enough is enough, God. I mean, please. But you can't blame God. You can't see it that way.
Yeah.
And, the responsibility is mine. When you don't lead a healthy lifestyle, meaning your food choices, daily exercise, and things like that when you're younger, as you get older, it catches up. And then you start to pay the price. And trust me, I look at this one right here beside me. There is nothing better than staying healthy. Because when you do and you age, gosh, it's different. Your life is different. You I think enjoy life more. There's so much there. So I really do. I mean, to me, I'd say I thought the cancer was a wake-up call. But then I've been dealing with that. And now, of course, the diabetes, you deal with that. And like Sheila said, I don't know, I've never been a huge walker. I did walk more years ago.
Yeah.
For a while. But that's the key word, for a while. And I think over time, I don't look at it as a lifestyle change. And so I don't keep it up. And I go back to whatever I did before. And especially with eating, I mean, I love food. I'm a foodie.
Yes,
I love food.
You love your food. You do.
And my goodness, I mean, And I love good Southern food,
Yes.
which is the fried chicken and the mashed taters and the, everything fried. Biscuits and gravy and fried okra and also not doing small quantities, filling yourself up to where you're like, oh, I couldn't eat another bite. And that's just not good. So God has taught me never get discouraged. And you have to keep going back and reading Scripture.
Yes.
Because if you don't, it's so easy to go down that dark hole. So I'm committed to this. I'm going to continue it.
And you're doing great.
I think so, but I'm trying again to do moderation.
Yes.
I don't want to go overboard, which I have had a problem with that in the past as well.
Yes.
With like compulsive behavior. And so, I need to do this more in moderation so that it can be extendable and attainable.
Absolutely, because if you jump into something and get all gung-ho, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
You can't keep that up.
No.
When you're that strict on yourself,
No.
It's not something you can sustain, in my opinion.
No, it's not.
And don't give me so much credit for being healthy, so to speak. I have just been very, very blessed.
Yes, you have.
I think genes have a lot to do with it.
It does.
And walking, I love to walk. When you love to do something, it's easy. It's not a chore. It's not something you dread. It's not something you feel you have to do.
Right.
It's a pleasure for me. So that makes it easy for me.
This is true.
I live off junk food and Tootsie Rolls and candy and everything else.
Tootsie Rolls.
I am not a good eater. I'm not considered a good eater in that respect.
Right.
But I'm just fortunate that so far it hasn't caught up to me. That doesn't mean that it won't.
Well.
And I know for you, just having to take another medication for the diabetes.
Gosh. You ought to see. We'll do a video one time showing my pill drawer.
Oh my gosh. You can't imagine the amount of pills that Dave has to take every day for his cancer. And, and blood pressure.
Pressure and high cholesterol and
other things and the chemo pills every day. And, I know that can get discouraging. But with type 2 diabetes, you can reverse that.
Absolutely.
With your good choices. If you make choices in moderation so that they will stick with you for the rest of your life, instead of just being a fad that eventually you say, I'm not doing this anymore.
And I think people have to realize and understand, too, that, exercise, Sheila's talked about this before as well on her channel. Exercise can be anything. It can be walking around the house. It can be dancing through the house. It can be, if you take a walk, just take a walk. Don't take a power walk. Don't try to kill yourself. Just go out there and enjoy nature, enjoy the day, and move.
Yes.
And that's enough. That's enough. You don't have to kill yourself to do this.
And that's something that we have been doing. As you know, we lost my mother January 14th, so it's been over a month now. And it could be very easy to fall into a deep, dark, gloomy pit.
Yep.
But by taking these walks, you're focusing on the beauty, the nature, the birds, the trees, everything. You're moving. It mentally gives you such an uplifting feeling. We've been playing music and dancing together in the house. I always love to dance around the house. Now I have Dave doing it too for some additional exercise. And music just brings joy to your heart. So it also has helped us in dealing with the grief.
Yeah.
And not falling into that deep, dark pit.
Yeah.
So just do the best you can. Don't be discouraged.
No.
Don't be discouraged at all, because God is always with you. He will help you. Just ask for His help. Just ask Him to take your hand and lead you, and He will do it.
And I've said this all along since all my health issues began. No matter how, whatever, sad you have a day or you think about things or whatever, there is always someone else who has it far, far worse
Absolutely.
than you do.
Yes.
Always.
So
Always.
be grateful in all things, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
You can always find something. I mean, Dave may feel like, oh no, now I have to walk every day, something he doesn't like to do. But yet, he's grateful because he can walk.
That's right.
You know, his legs work. He's not bedbound. He can get outside and enjoy the fresh air.
Yeah.
So there's always something to be grateful for.
Always.
Well, I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl
And the old guy.
signing out.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.